everybody, welcome back to TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I'm going to show you an Ellen Wille style that I bet you've never seen. It's a really cute low density pixie style cut with tons of amazing cap features coming up. This wig style was sent to me by Wig Studio One for this review today. Be sure to check it out by expanding the description box below this video. You'll find a link directly to this wig style where you can check out the colors and the pricing. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support at wigstudio1.com or from any product page on the website. Scroll down, hit the help button to be connected with a live chat. Also, please visit Wig Studio One on Instagram, and there's a private Facebook page called Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. There are over 15,000 members there, all ladies trying to help each other find and style their wigs and toppers. So the style that I'm talking about is Trend Mono by Ellen Wille, shown here in Sandy Blonde Mix. Trend Mono is a cute little asymmetrical pixie style cut. There's a lot you want to know about this because I feel like there is a really specific audience for this particular style. But first, let's go through Sandy Blonde Mix. This is the unrooted version of Sandy Blonde. And it is a mix of some medium honey. There will be some light ash blonde highlighting in there. And then I'm also picking up on some light rusty colors, like a light amber or a light auburn. And that is quite enough to warm this up. First of all, I think that honey tone in this color is quite warm, and just the few little ash blonde highlights in there just aren't quite enough to make it neutral or ashy. I do believe this is more of a warm shade. And overall, it just appears to be medium to light in tone. So let's talk about these dimensions. I feel like they're just slightly different from the description. So your first layer right there in the front, it says it's going to be around 4.5 inches. However, that one really does come down over my cheekbone here. That acts more like 5 to 5.5 inches to me. So I feel like there's probably a 5 to 5.5 inch fringe on the long side, which is the right if you're porting on the left, and then probably about 4 to 4.5 inches here on the left side, which is the shorter side. Now it also says that there is a 5-inch crown on this. They must be taking that measurement from way up here on top, because there's just no way that these layers back here are over 5 inches, okay? So that crown is about 5 inches, and I feel like that kind of overlaps to give a very high profile in the back. So what you're getting is that high profile directly at the crown, and then it tapers quickly down into a 2-inch nape. So it's heavily tapered in the back, lots of layers all the way through. That kind of gives you more of a flat back and a high crown area. It's a very elegant looking style, but I think it could be casual as well if you want to bring out this layering. So again, Trend Mono has a temple to temple extended lace front and a full single monofilament top. This is going to give you lots of styling options. And also, if you're out in weather and the wind blows, you're really not going to see any wefting anywhere on this cap because the layers cover up the wefting very well. Plus, you have all of these beautiful lace features. So there's that lace front, very fine knotting. Blends into my skin tone very well. And it's light enough density that you'll be able to get the illusion of scalp anywhere you want to part it on the top. So there are a few styles that this really reminds me of that I'd like to give you some perspective on. There's 2 Ellen Wille styles that this reminds me of. I reviewed one last spring, which is called Link, and Link just has a left monofilament side part and a little bit of a micro lace front. So your parting space is very limited on that style, but it's a similar kind of a very tapered, textured, cropped pixie style like this with some fringe. And the other one that I'm thinking of is the Ellen Wille's Disc. Disc is an asymmetrical fringe in the front, nice crop style in the back. You have on disc, you have a left monofilament side part, and that is it. So again, I feel like this is just a step up from that if you like those general styles, because this one features a full lace front and single monofilament top. Some other ones that I'm thinking of that I've reviewed recently is the Raquel Welch's On Your Game. And On Your Game also just features that lace front, and it features a lot of permatease and things, but it's still very elegant looking. Nice tapered pixie. And then lastly, if you're a fan of the Noriko Kate style, I really liked Kate, but Kate is just an open cap. So if you wanted something similar to Kate with the realism of the monofilament features, this might be a good alternative. So what is creating all of this lift on top? Because there is a full monofilament top, yet you're getting a really high profile from the very top of the crown down forward. What's going on here is that I've spotted some little support hairs sewn right into that monofilament. They're shorter, they're straight, and they're fine textured, but they're just there to give a little bit of volume and lift without adding a lot of extra fiber. So they're only about that long. A typical permatease would be very wiry and springy to the touch. And these are just regular fine fibers that are cut very, very short just to give some support to that root so that it'll sustain some of that lift. Now you will find some permatease around the ear tab and in the back, very, very little. It's not your typical soft, pillowy type of permatease. That's really going to keep the density down as well. It just feels so light and airy and wispy. You're not going to get much body out of these fibers, but that's the identity of this style. So it's really evident that this is a light density, a wispy textured style. So if you're newer to wearing wigs and you're really not used to the heavier densities of most wig styles, this might be a great alternative for you. In fact, a lot of Ellen Wille styles really do have a nice, light, fine density. Here's an inside look at the cap for Ellen Wille's Trend Mono. Look at all of those monofilament features there. It does cover a very wide space. There's that lace front, nicely contoured, extends back into the ear tab. Nice fine knotting that carries back through that full single monofilament top. Nice density there. Then you have a felted ear tab with nice sturdy stays, wonderful coverage from the temple back through the ear tab. An extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters. Lots of wefting on this style. I feel like this style is completely average right out of the box. Indeed, I had to cinch it in a bit to accommodate a petite average circumference. So this is perfectly average by Ellen Wille. Fringe. Let's try with glasses. These are my sunglasses readers by readers.com. It's called the Carissa. And Carissa features this kind of purple, deep purple leopard print and a nice oval frame. They're almost square. This kind of looks a little retro, a little Jackie O to me, doesn't it? Now these actually have the bifocal lens in them. That's amazing for the sunglass readers because you could wear these driving I wear these driving all the time. So when I'm looking straight forward, there's no magnification. And all I have to do is if I want to look at my phone or a menu or my iPad or read something, all I do is tilt up a little bit and then it's magnified through those bifocal areas. Readers.com does offer my audience a 35% off discount by using the code TAZS35 at checkout. The sunglasses fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab on this lightweight, low density style. There is no product in this hair, but I think it would respond very, very well to like a fiber cream product like the John Renault Peace Out cream, things like that, because you could really draw out these little shorter layers all the way around, and it gives you a nice kind of a casual look. It also could be very sophisticated and elegant by simply smoothing it down and back around the ears. I'm going to take you through some styling. Thank you so much for joining me today for a look at a lesser known Ellen Wille style called Trend Mono. Be sure to check it out at Wig Studio One.